Hey folks, thanks for joining me. Just finishing up on the Stewart-Warner cabinet. Again, this was not a complete strip and refinish, but a touch-up, and then I blended some toner lacquers in that I already had on hand. Again, some of those were dye-based, some were not. So, is my comments in the previous video. Just a little muddy down here, a little darker than I had hoped for, but again, I'm just using the products I had on hand. You can see the veneer repair I made. It turned out great. And the water slide decal that I reproduced, again, it's hand drawn. And not my best effort. Again, I think it'll suffice, though it definitely has some character. Looks a little agey. My hand is not near as steady as it was back in the day. And I've got the foot back on that was missing, created a new one. Just turned this one around backwards, removed it, traced it out, and then cut one out by hand. Did a little filing, so I think it's a close match to the other. And you can see the new grill cloth. I already had this grill cloth on hand. I think it's a great match for the dial scale itself. So anyway, I'm going to just continue to do a little bit of touch up on the cabinet here as far as some steel wool to knock the sheen down just a bit and clean up some areas, and then back to installing or making the magic keyboard work. You can see I've got the PC board cut, and I've got my trimmers just sitting here mounted. I'll have additional capacitors in parallel with each trimmer. Again, one for the antenna section, one for the oscillator section, a total of 10, 5 pre-selects. And again, that's kind of a custom pre-select for my market, so I should be able to cover the entire AM band. It will not match the original design, as those trimmers, the range was much higher in capacitance than what I had on hand. So that's where I'm at right now. I'll bring you guys back later, and we'll get the chassis installed. Still got to clean up the excursion and get everything put back in place, and then we'll take it for a test drive. Hopefully I can find an oldie without a copyright issue and stream some music there toward the end. For those that have been following the series on the Stewart-Warner, I appreciate you doing so. And until the next update, you guys take care and stay well. And thanks again for viewing.